This video was brought to you by Audible. Well, yes, but no, not really. I'll explain.
Can I come with you? I know. Only the Guardian knows the identities of the Miraculous holders. And Cat Noir, despite being the first and most amazing team member of all, is now just a holder like any other.
Yep, but you'll always be my favorite.
Whoa. This is worthless.
It's less than worthless, my boy.
Another perfectly organized operation, Mademoiselle Ladybug. Let's rest.
And perfectly secure thanks to you, Mademoiselle Rena Furtive. Spots off.
Shut the fuck up!
They search for each other all over the world, before finally meeting in Paris at the top of the Eiffel Tower.
This is even more romantic than the Hollywood film I starred in.
Lila, we both know that's not true. I may have to work with you, but I don't have to listen to your lies.
There will be no pasteboard backdrops, Bob. I want sincerity. I want truth. The shoot will last several months all over the world. Adrien and Lila are leaving this afternoon.
What? I can't leave Paris!
Is there a problem, Adrien?
You're afraid of being away from your friends at school, but when I was traveling around the world, I always stayed in touch with you all, and it only made us closer.
You need to shut the fuck up!
Oh, there's no problem. At the end of the ad, using CG, they will meld together to become the perfume bottle. Two souls, one mind, one heart. First love, the fragrance.
I just want to talk to him.
Wait, why do you have a shotgun?
I just want to talk to him.
Dad, this is ridiculous!
I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him.
It is not his fault.
I just want to shoot him. I just want to talk to him.
You can't shoot him!
Wait, what are you doing?
Adrien!
Ah, Miss Dupanche. Since you finally decided to honor us with your presence, place yourself next to Adrien. You will replace Lila, who just explained to us that she suffers from ballophobia.
No, wait, I'm actually feeling a lot better now.
Oh, no. I shall take no risks with my students' phobias.
Sir, since class is almost over, do you think... Adrien, wait up! Adrien, out of the way! Hands,
No, I'm still sad. It didn't work. That can't be it. Where's the rest of it?
Oh my God. What on God's green earth did I just witness? This might end up being at like an hour 30-minute 2-hour long review. I just mentally told myself there is no way. I had hope, like, oh, let's see, I'm gonna try and make my next video be like 20-30 minutes, but as soon as I started watching this, I was like, no fucking way. Okay, first of all, sorry if this video is kind of late. It came out yesterday as I'm recording this, my time, but you could be watching this 300 years in the future, so the time is irrelevant. But as of the time I'm recording this, it came out yesterday. Unfortunately for me, there was, I think, like a 24-hour, multiple hour, maybe 18-hour power outage. So the episode cut for me halfway. I didn't finish watching it, and which was a good thing, because this episode almost gave me heart palpitations. I had to speed up multiple parts. I had to step away from my computer at multiple parts. I physically could not, physically and mentally. Oh boy, this show is a drug. This show, okay, wait. My senses are in disarray. I don't even know where to start. We literally finished watching this episode right now and just plugged in my microphone. So, hello, my name is TVC, your disgruntled mess of a host who will try and recap what just happened to you. So we are watching Risk, which is the... I never... which is the 25th episode of the 4th season of Miraculous Tale of Ladybug and Cat Noir, accurately more titled Risk Shadow Moth's Final Attack. Now, oh my god, I know what you're thinking, TVC, what about Psychomedian? First of all, that fucking episode took its sweet ass time coming out, so I'm gonna take my own sweet ass time to review it. But more specifically, or realistically, I got the episode, but it wasn't in English, and the episode didn't have a dub. So I was scouring through the internet looking for how to make more money on YouTube, you know, which has something to do with the Audible thing. And I just thought, hey, let me go to the place where I get my episodes and see if they have anything going, if they want like promotion or sponsorship, but like they're getting it for free. I was told to hide this because somebody snitched to Thomas, the website, and he had it taken down, which, first of all, bitch. Second of all, snitches get stitches. I hope you know that. You'll definitely get your jaw knocked in if we find you. Third of all, I checked the website and I just saw Risk was out, and I said, I just clicked it. Did not even hesitate. I told myself, I'll just tell my fans the English dub of Psychomedian isn't out yet. It was. I clicked it. It was in English, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna be petty. I will review you with Quillen at a later date. Risk is out. This episode has been hyped to hell and back, and I just wanted to get it over with. I remember when the first title leaks, all we had was Risk, and then they came out saying, oh, it's Shadow Moth's final attack, and cue the Lila and Felix taking over the power. I literally got a comment the other day, somebody saying they want Chloe to become the new Hawk Moth because Lila and Felix have been irrelevant this episode. And Lila just had to... Oh my god, Lila just had to exist. My goodness. You should follow me on Tumblr. I was live blogging my whole reaction to this thing. It was interesting. I don't know if I should just jump to my favorite parts or if I should go through this review one by one. I'm such a mess, you guys. Maybe I should pause this video and come back. Literally, my thoughts are in disarray more than usual, but let's try and just work through the episode. We'll see how we go. So first of all, they've defeated a villain, which I don't even know. Oh yeah, this copy has a lot of trailers. You Americans have to deal with a lot of fucking trailers. Like, that just doesn't exist here. Anyway, I was wondering what the hell happened that made that caused the fucking this broke the Eiffel Tower in half. So why? We just had to start with the 15-year-old posing like this. So they bring out all the heroes. They fix the problem, and they're like, hey, yeah, we are the best hero team ever. And Marinette is like, blah, 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 blah. I don't even remember. Let's rendezvous. I'll get all your Miraculouses. Cat Noir offers, hey, can I go with you? She's like, you know you can't. And he's like, oh, yeah, I've just become any other holder, even though I'm the first and the best. And I'm like, oh, my God, he just said it. He just outright came out and said that I am no different than a regular holder now, which is true. You could argue that, well, he's a permanent holder and all the others are temporary, but we just know he's just everybody else now, and the fandom has been crying about this the whole time. So she just have it just said outright. I'm like, so they fucking knew, and they didn't address. I'll take what I can get. I feel congested. This episode has... I told you it physically wrecked me, right? So then Ladybug has the audacity, the gall, the nerve, the cheek to say...
Yep, but you'll always be my favorite.
Bitch! And then she kisses him. What happened to I don't want you being in love with me? I know the French kisses, whatever, but... Do you... I'm not... You'll see the problem, right? 1 second she's pissed off at him for flirting with her, but as we said, she's never established any kind of boundaries with him. It's like she likes the fact that he likes her, or maybe after the last episode she realized, oh, it's good that he likes me, so I'm gonna keep stringing him along so I can stay focused so he can be an idiot. Oh my goodness. So Ladybug still has Rena on duty, which I forgot Rena Rouge existed. I forgot Alya existed for the longest time. Ever since ever since Haxan, which again, why don't you guys watch my Haxan review? Was it because I said Alya was a better ladybug? She kind of was, but I feel like the fandom just wants to pretend that episode doesn't exist. So Rena is still like on guard duty, checking out all the other heroes, making sure everything is safe, and it's like, oh, continuity, we like that. I think if I'm giving the show the benefit of the doubt, it's a show for kids at the end of the day. So they expect you to know these things are happening in the background. You know how I always complain that every episode when they talked about unifying the Miraculous, they always hammered it that, oh, if you unify the Miraculouses, the world is gonna end. No. That wasn't even the one. Well, yeah, they do that, but when they say, oh, if a Miraculous, a Kwame is without a holder, catastrophe ensues. They said that literally back to back for like 3 episodes. But with the things that matter, like Cat Noir being reduced to a regular holder and Rena Rouge being in the background, we're just supposed to infer that information. Like, we're just supposed to know that that's happening. So Rena is still looking around, saying everything is safe. Ladybug collects all the Miraculouses, which, wait. Bull fucking shit, where she says, he can't know.
I come with you? I know. Only the Guardian knows the identities of the Miraculous holders, and Cat Noir, despite being the first and most amazing team member of all, is now just a holder like any other.
Yep, but you'll always be my favorite.
Literally, fuck you, but Bros knows like a couple of these. Wait. Let me see if I can get a wide shot. Okay. He knows like 3, 2.5. He's not supposed to know Nino, so we can take him out. He doesn't know Julika. I don't know. He doesn't know Monkey King, but he knows Luca. He was there. People are arguing Adrien chose Luca for Ladybug. He actually recommended it. And then again, in Ephemeral, he fucking saw it. He knows who Ryoku is. And he gave Pigella when he was literally there. You could say, oh, he wasn't looking. But they were literally the only 3 people there. So he knows 3 people. 3.5 at this point. How? I call horsest of shits in this situation. But she collects it, and then another scene happened that really rubbed me the wrong way.
Bug out.
Another perfectly organized operation, mademoiselle.
Ugh, this thing just fucking irritated the fuck out of me. Because how did I forget her name? Alya has been given a bigger role in the operation than Cat Noir himself. Yeah, because she's his best friend and everything. But Rena Rouge right now is of a higher standing than Cat Noir in the team dynamic. Cat Noir has, in all sense and purposes, been relegated to just a holder. But Alya is also a permanent holder. And she's available for every mission, whereas we know Cat Noir has his reasons for not being available for every mission. So I just felt so fucking annoyed when I saw this. Whereas we have Cat Noir wanting to do more, but Ladybug is like, no. And then I realized, oh, the reason why she probably said no was because of her connection with Alya. Like, I don't need you, basically, or hey, you could ruin things, or I need to go get this Miraculous, I already have somebody backing me up, or something along those lines. And it just fucking irritates me because she could give Cat Noir more role. He's just helping you pick up Miraculouses. Yes, your thing is gonna time out, but so is his. Him going and gathering like Viperions, Ryokus, and Pigellas would save you like more time, so your charms wouldn't time out so easily, and you could just I actually like this episode, don't get me wrong, I like it this episode, but the first part fucking irritated me. It's like they just barraged me with all the things I don't like. So Gabriel is crying, and we like a man who's vulnerable. Why are the villains so much more interested in the show?
Again, Noir. I should have already combined their powers. That would have granted me the worthy.
Oh my god, he's tapping this thing.
I am not.
Listen to this. He's tapping it. But whatever. Maybe and then you're telling me a human man is strong enough to do this. Whatever. So yeah. Sorry, I'm peeling my lip. My lips are so dry. What was I saying? Oh, he broke the glass, and he's like, he's not worthy of their love because he cannot do this thing. And it's like, oh, obsession. Oh, the dualities. You know how Ladybug is literally almost a reflection of Gabriel if you think about it. She's so obsessed with this one person, and Gabriel is so obsessed with the idea of bringing his wife back and cannot even consider the possibility of letting her go, that he's being driven to the point of madness. Now, that would have been nice to see if his model could emote. maybe it's just like 3D, whatever, but his model just makes him look kind of bored most of the time. I don't see the depression, the grief, the anguish. Like with Marinette, we see her face go through a range of emotions. Like you can even picture it now when she's going crazy. Her eyes kind of dilute, shrivel, or when they widen, or when she's in those crazy poses. Same thing with Adrien. He has his moments of just being awed or gobsmacked or whatever, and it's off for us because we're used to Adrien having a calm and collected appearance. But when he looks that way, it's different. But with Gabriel, he's always being shown to look like this, and it's like, give me deranged, give me something. Ooh, can you see the textures on his suit? I don't know if that's good or not. I thought it was good, but well, I can see it, so that's fine. How haven't these flowers withered died yet? Like, they're literally on metal. Whatever. Do these things matter in any way to this? Like, literally, this man built a whole garden to keep his comatose wife in, with like branches and everything on a metal suspension. My god, I'm analyzing too much into this. So he goes back to have a breakdown to his side boo, his side chick, and she's like, you're doing great. Literally, this man went to his main hoe, who's literally, she is just not available. Like, neither emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, in the realms of reality, she's just not available for him. And his side thing, who is there, is comforting him, telling him you can do it. And he does not see this at all. He runs to her, takes her hand, like, I have made mistakes, I think.
You see, I've made at least one mistake.
Yeah, he's complaining how Ladybug never makes mistakes, and I think we've hashed through this. He complains about this like once every season, or 3 times every season, and she's like, no, you haven't made mistakes either. She doesn't know your identity. You still have your Miraculouses. And I'm like, well, true. In the grand scheme of things, Hawkmoth's plans always fail, yes, but they're actually at a stalemate if you think about it, because of all the hidden identities thing, which I guess kind of makes sense why you shouldn't reveal your secret identities, but it's also horseshit because Ladybug basically knows everyone's identity, but then they had to upgrade her to Guardian to make sense of it. They're at a stalemate. They always fight and they come out at a neutral. Gabriel doesn't win, they don't take him down. So it's always a clashing and a neutrality kind of thing, which actually kind of makes it more sad that we've watched 4 seasons of nothing changing, where we always think, oh, it's the good guys that defeat the villain. No, they didn't. They just stopped him. They didn't really defeat him or take him down. They just stopped his plan. And like I've always said, Hawkmoth just needs to win once. They always have to win or they're doomed, but Hawkmoth just needs one win and it's all over. So Natalie's words kind of trigger finally an emotion. A weird one, but something. Make his eyes wider, whatever. So he realizes, see, derangement. They could have stretched it further. It's always so restrained, though. Whatever. I don't even know why I didn't register this the first time I watched it. But so much happened in this episode. I forgot. Like I said, I watched half of this yesterday. She gave him the idea that if Ladybug takes risks, she will make a mistake because she never takes risks, which is true. Even with her own partner, she doesn't want to take risks. Ladybug fans have beaten me over the head with the fact that, oh, the reason why Ladybug treats Cat Noir this way is because of Shad Blah. And I'm like, I would like this show to tell me that, not random people in my comments. Like, I love you, thank you for giving me that like connection, but I would have liked this show to allow me infer to me that connection. I shouldn't have to come up with things by myself. Well, it helps keep my YouTube channel alive, but still, general enjoyment of the show, you know. Sorry, I got a drink next to me, so this is gonna be a long video. Oh my god. So, he makes a Mega Kuma, and he has like an emotion sphere, or an emotion realm, where he can hear everyone's emotions. He can hear everyone's negative emotions, and I think, well, not each of these dots, but a ring of dots or whatever helps him connect to people. And as I've said before, Hawkmoth would make the perfect gossip blogger because he would know all the tea. It's terrifying that this man can read into your mind. Like, imagine, okay, if you're under 18, skip like a minute ahead. Imagine if you're like in bed with your partner and you're unsatisfied, and then you just have that emotion in your head like, oh, I really wish you could have gone like a couple more minutes. Like, this man hears everything. Literally. I should have told those people to skip like 10 to 20 seconds, not a whole minute. But he listens in and he finds a kid who ran away, basically like ran away from home. And his parents are calling him back. And then he goes back to the kid for whatever reason. Or was it the kid that was the final one? Yeah. It was the kid that was the final one. So he sent the Mega Kuma, which is supposed to be like this thing that can break through Ladybug's magic charm that she gives people. But from what we gather, I don't think the kid has the charm, or maybe he does. But then why would Hawkmoth send the Mega Kuma to somebody who doesn't have the charm thing? Because the Mega Kuma was only made, or maybe the Mega Kuma that he sent, because if you notice, the kid was just rolling around town, nobody cared, like later in the episode. So maybe the Mega Kuma was able to mask Ladybug and Cat Noir from finding out. I don't know, like nobody just cared about this kid walking around. But yeah, why have a Mega Kuma when it's just a normal kid? I guess it's just for the aesthetics of it, like to have Hawkmoth create it
without even realizing it.
Yeah. Yep. So I like evening time like Hawkmoth. I like the vibe. We always see this thing in purple, so seeing it in other colors is just refreshing. So he akumatizes the kid, and the parents instantly go, yeah, you can ride your bike, it's not dangerous. And I'm like, literally, you are chasing down your toddler because he wanted to ride a bike. And I've seen these people before. I don't know if they've had a kid, but also the kid was complaining in the whatever sphere. I'm gonna call it the emotion sphere. So see, he said he wants to ride his bike without a helmet and without training wheels. And literally...
Froggy, come back! Froggy, come back! It's time to go.
Why are you calling your kid Froggy? Where is it? I think there was a scene... They showed him... Wait. Okay, here.
Time to go home.
If you look, he's wearing a helmet and training wheels. So he's literally wearing the thing his parents don't want him to wear, and they're still chasing him. And why? Wait, isn't this the zoo where Alya's dad got akumatized? What's gonna happen here? Are you afraid he's gonna ride like into like a lion enclosure, whatever? I think they're trying to paint it as maybe their house or something. So he akumatizes them, and he gives the parents the thing to make you take a risk.
Go ahead. After all, riding a bicycle's not that risky.
It's actually not. Well, you fall, but still, he has a tricycle and a helmet. Get the fuck over yourself. So literally, this kid is riding around in the dead of night. And nobody... Yeah, I know, it's like his power makes you take risks, but like, there's still the law. The police need to find out where this kid's parents are. It's not a risk to do that. It's literally your job. But whatever, he infects everyone. Wow, this is actually terrifying. Because think of it, he knows your emotions. He knows when you're naughty. He knows when you're nice. He knows when you go to sleep at night. I forgot the rhyme. So he wakes up and, well, Natalie can't walk. Well, she can walk, but only in specific situations. So he goes to answer his computer thing to get instructions from her, and he just knows his schedule. And Adrien jammies. Apparently, I wasn't the only one. Tumblr was also on fire with it. Like, oh, he finally got a nightwear. And I was like, so I'm not alone. I wasn't the only one who noticed. But if I was him, I'd like literally erase the G on the nightgown.
Remember that you have school at 8:30, fencing at 1:30, then piano practice and Chinese class. But first and foremost, the breakfast for two that my father's been promising me for months.
Oh my god, no.
About that.
What? Oh, he's canceled, hasn't he?
Oh my god, my baby. Then it was time for the part of the episode where I had to pause every 30, not even 30, every 3 seconds.
But for a work session. Last night your father had an idea for a new ad campaign. Please put on these clothes before joining him in the study.
It's his same clothes. Oh, his schedule. Wait, I'm not a Marinette. But goddammit, that shit is full. What is this, a college class? Even my own college lectures weren't this full. What the fuck? It's his same white outfit. They make it seem like it's something new and pristine. Like, can we give Adrien more outfit? You know what? We got jammies. I'll let it go. So the power of the thing jumped in and he's like, I'm gonna take a risk and speak to your father. My father, sorry.
I don't want to be a model for my father's.
Oh my god. Oh shit, I am gonna have to relive this again. Oh no.
Brand anymore.
I didn't think it through. I didn't think the fact that I'm gonna have to review this and live through this again.
I just want to be a son and be able to have breakfast with him just once.
Oh my god, it hurts. Shit, it hurts. The show knows what we want and they're fucking hiding it and giving us bullshit filler episodes so they can have their quota of seasons. Whatever, we got it. So Adrien is complaining. Well, you just heard it. And he's like, I just want to be a son, which I swear to you, I've never heard that before from him. He just wants to have some time with his dad. I think we knew that since season 1, but we never had it be addressed again for the longest time that I think we just forgot. It just became about Adrien wanting to live life and hang out with his friends. Like his father is reclusing him, but now it's inferred that like if he could just have time with his father, he doesn't even care. Basically like how he had time with his mom, so he didn't care about the outside world, so now he has to care about the outside world because his dad just wouldn't spend time with him. Aw, what a scream. But what a place to pause. So he's like, he just wants to be a son and have breakfast with his dad, and I'm like, why? Why would you want to have any sort of time with this man? He doesn't say more than 2 words to you. What value will you gain from having breakfast, lunch, or dinner with him? Seriously, you could still have a meal with him, and when he's eating, you guys could just have a video conference call like you do with Natalie. There's no difference. And how can a father promise to spend time with his son for months and you're both living under the same household? It's not like Gabriel goes anywhere. Gabriel doesn't leave this house. Same as Adrien before. And whenever Adrien is not outside, he's in this fucking house with him. So how do you not spend time with your own son for months under the same roof? This house ain't that fucking big.
I'm gonna go talk to him.
You do realize that your father will take this very badly, right?
Who the fuck cares? Especially you little gremlin. You're the embodiment of chaos. Why do you give any sort of shits? I believe you've also been the one kind of pushing Adrien to not give up on having a connection with his father. And how bad would he take it? We don't even know. Adrien has never stood up to his father. So we don't know how he'd react, if he'd react at fucking all. I need the sugar. I need the sugar. Fuck. Look. This is a 10-second span. Between 10 seconds, he went from this to this. Oh my god. We're gonna have to speed this up. I'm gonna die.
That risk. Father, I need to talk to you. Now, yes, Father.
Oh my god. So I remember watching this. Oh god, I'm starting to break out into sweat again. He tried. My god, he tried so hard. You look at him. Look at him. It's like, oh, it makes sense now with the end of the episode in mind because of the whole ring thing. The ring outweighs the Akuma, I think sentimonsters can't go against akumatizations when their owner says something. Whatever. So this happens.
To be wearing. Not the time.
And I think I took a screenshot for this to post on my Tumblr. And then my eyes zeroed in here. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? But also, didn't Natalie say he has class at 8 and then lunch? Or did he say he's gonna have breakfast with his dad?
Cancelled as once. It's the breakfast for 2 that my father...
Okay, yeah, breakfast. So, makes sense, because I thought it was lunch. And I said, did we just time skip? What the fuck is she doing here? That was all I could think about. And then I saw her in white. I said, please, please, please don't tell me she's part of this goddamn fucking campaign. So he goes and changes. Plague tries to cheer him up.
Rebellions are like cheese souffles. Just because they collapse doesn't mean you shouldn't try again.
I love that fucking Kwame, I swear to God. So then, oh my god, I am in pain. My cat is just fucking sleeping through my misery. Oh, to be a pet.
Boy, they search for each other.
What?
A girl. A boy. They search for each other all over the world. Before finally meeting in Paris at the top of
her shoes are fire though. Wait, is she hovering off this glass? What the fuck? What the fuck? Is her shoes touching? Her shoes are not touching the ground.
Search for each other all over the world.
Okay,
Before
okay.
finally meeting.
And she just levitates. Lovely.
In Paris, at the top of the Eiffel
Ugh.
Tower.
Ugh. What is this show? I am always baffled, bewildered by how well this show can get me to emote, to feel so many wildly different, varying, and very intense emotions.
This is even more romantic than the Hollywood film I starred in.
Lila, we both know that's not true. I may have to work with you, but I don't have to listen to your lies.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I love Adrien. I love this new version of him. Like, it took us 4 seasons, but yeah, work. We finally get an Adrien that just. So let's see. They're walking through different scenes. She's in the desert. He's like in an ocean, whatever. So then Bob Ross, I don't know his fucking name.
Don't have to listen to your lies.
Oh god, all that gas, soda, whatever, is coming back up.
All this scenery is gonna cost us a pretty penny in green screens and pasteboard backdrops.
There will be no pasteboard backdrops, Bob. I want sincerity. I want truth. The shoot will last several months all over the world. Adrien and Lila are leaving this afternoon.
What? I can't leave.
Adrien is just like, bitch, what? Who is leaving for what? When? And then, you know what? I'm just gonna have to let this play out.
Is there a problem, Adrien?
Yes, bitch.
You're afraid of being away from your friends at school.
Shut
but when
the
I was
fuck
traveling around
up.
The world, I always stayed in touch with you all, and it only made us closer.
So there's no problem. At the end of the ad, using CG, they will meld together to become the perfume bottle. 2 souls, 1 mind,
Ugh.
1 heart. First love, the fragrance.
Oh my god. Okay, so thoughts. First of all, he said he wanted things to be original and authentic, so he's having them fly all over the world. But then he needs CG to have them meld into one, because of course they can't, but still, if you're going to use CG for that, use CG for everything. Also, if you take my humble opinion, she's like in India, he's like in the Sahara or whatever. They don't need to be in the same place. She could go there and shoot there alone. He can go there and shoot there alone. Why do they have to travel together when they're not going to meet until they hit the Eiffel Tower at the end of the ad campaign? And also, why will it take several months? Literally knock out a week and you can fly to these places. Like, I know you have to set up shoots and everything, so let's give it a month. And how many locations are there? Because you're gonna have like what, 18 different locations, and maybe each step she takes is one location. But also I made a very what's it called, disturbing connection, where I feel like Gabriel is vicariously living like through his son with his wife. Oh my god, you can even see them there. Oh my god, this imagery. Because we've always known like Gabriel has been against all the girls that chased after Adrien, especially Marinette. And for whatever reason, he's okay with Lila. But Lila is cunning and everything, so we don't know why he's okay with her. But he's been shoving them together more. And now he's gonna have his son and Lila travel the world together for months in an ad campaign about love and unifying and becoming one. And we know this ad campaign is an homage to his wife. And he's having his son basically play like him and Lila play his wife. And how they come together to become this one thing. And you know what? I said it better on my Tumblr. Where's my phone? Let me see if I can find where I said this. Yeah, I said, I get the strong feeling that Gabriel is trying to forcefully ship his son with Lila, like a twisted version of like a twisted version of himself and Emily with the ad campaign, and trying to make his son have what he desperately wants. Thank you, past TVC. You enunciate what I in the future present cannot. Basically, yeah, a twisted version of himself. Him and his wife can't be together, so he wants his son to be with somebody who he feels is worthy, even though Lila is like a conniving, sneaky bitch, which makes me wonder, how was Emily? My god. Or was Emily like Adrien, you know, the nice, loving one, and then Gabriel is like Lila? You know, oh my god, parallels. And then we have the ads. These ads kept playing every single few seconds, and I'm like, oh yeah, abroad people, ads are a thing for you guys. Like us, it just cut. You know how I don't know if you see all the other trailers in other places, how it would have just ended with Adrien looking sad and then cut to this and then the next scene plays. That's how it is for why I'm not even gonna say it. That's how it is for us. So imagine my shock when I found out that people in foreign countries have to experience ads for all of those breaks, and those ads are very long. And I'm like, you know what, I'm happy those are not a thing. You only get ads between shows, you don't get ads between episodes, so thank God. You know, I even forgot this show was a thing. So the world finds out about this, and Adrien is looking miserable in his picture, and that's where I almost my god. So yeah, Ladybug Marinette finds out and she reacts as well as you'd expect. I'm barely halfway through and we're already 30 minutes into this video. Maybe this will be part 1 of 2 of my review of Risk.
To the universal truth of first love.
Ugh.
Lila representing truth. Away with Adrien for weeks.
What?
Representing truth.
Representing true? What? If what? Well, her line cut. Was she supposed to say true love? Her fingers are about to detach from her model. See, this is what I mean. They can exaggerate Marinette's poses and everything. Or maybe her model is just allowed to emote better than this freaking wooden doll. Let go of him, you fucking whore.
World as an
You've watched this 22 times.
Yeah.
Latecomers were part
of my pajamas.
Everyone.
And what are you doing here? Oh my god, those are Rosie's feet. What are you Yeah, they still believe Lila's lies. Oh no, Sabrina.
Adrien. It's true that I do speak almost every language in the world.
I'm thank you.
Trip, buddy. And around
My feelings, 100%. I like Nino's new voice actor. He's growing on me.
Trip, buddy. You've got the best excuse ever for missing my birthday.
The fact that that's the first thing that came to mind is like, you know what, mood. Oh my god. I don't want to do this review anymore. I want to go home. I'm home. I want to go home.
Good to see you. I've got to tell him before he leaves.
Blah. My god, this is not a review. This is just me playing the clips. Because I can't. Oh no. So, Marinette is the only person who can see that Adrien is miserable, even though you can fucking see him frowning in the promotional shots. But all his friends are just incapable of seeing that. Even here, he's like frowning when they're not looking. I guess you could say he hides it well, but because Marinette is such an obsessive stalker, she can see. But literally 2 other people notice, as you'll see further into the video. So the frog kid is still just living life. Nobody's wondering why this child has been trickling through the town for nearly 24 hours without parental supervision. Hell, as a kid, wouldn't you be tired? Well, I guess he's like akumatized or whatever. So Marinette is like, I'm gonna go speak to him. And the power of risk. Did I mention that the kid's power is to make people take risks? I hope I did. So she's gonna take a risk and confess. And I'm like, okay, finally. There's something that would actually make her go through with it. Not like in Simpleman, where, well, even in Simpleman, she was kind of hindered from doing that. Hell, even in Simpleman, I think that was the whole point of Gabriel akumatizing him, because he wanted to make things simple or to make them take risks. Like I said, he's always wanted them to take risks. And another part that I like,
Place yourself.
If I don't take a risk now, I'll never have the chance again. Well said, Marinette.
Shut the fuck up.
Adrien!
Ah, Miss Dupanche. Since you finally decided to honor us with your presence, place yourself next to Adrien. You will replace Lila, who just explained to us that she suffers from bolophobia.
No, wait, I'm actually feeling a lot better now.
Oh, no. I shall take no risks with my students' phobias.
Oh my god. Why isn't this show just this all the time? Just witty comebacks. And also the whole thing with Marinette trying to confess to Adrien. I'll just let it play.
Yeah, gotcha, buddy.
To the dun.
Your teeth.
Okay.
And Alya is also a good friend for most of this.
To the dungeon.
Mind you that the
Oh boy.
Need I remind you that the object of this match is to avoid the ball? The object of this match is to avoid.
Sorry, I saw
remind you
Nathaniel.
that the object of this match is to
Mark is not
avoid
far
the
behind.
ball.
He was right there. Choke. There we go. There's Nathaniel. So Marinette is trying to talk to him, and both their risks, well, his risks kicks in, and he just lets out all his emotions. He says how he doesn't want to be a model. He's tired of everything. He's just pretending. He just wants to hang out with his dad. And nobody sees it. Nobody sees how much he's struggling. And Marinette is like, but I see you. Oh boy. And Adrien is like, well, you're the only one. And he takes her hand. He holds it. It's cute.
You're the only one.
It's adorable. Oh, yeah, fucking choke. I know. I actually screamed that out when I saw this. Oh my god, her misery gives me joy. So much delicious joy. So he lets go of her hand and he's like, I cannot convey these emotions to people. And Marinette is literally about to confess.
Sir, since class is almost over,
Yeah.
I think we could finish early so Adrien and I can have time to say goodbye to all of our friends.
Good idea.
Literally, she just came to school and already class is over. So they say their goodbyes. Lila interrupts. Now, here's the thing. I've always been very annoyed at the fact that whenever Marinette wants to confess, she stops herself. Now, it would have been a very good angle for the show to go to, whereas what if it's not a personal reason why Marinette can't confess, but it's like circumstances. Like in this episode, somebody's stopping her, or like the universe just stops her. Like I think Adrien even says this, have you ever felt like you wanted to say something so badly, but in an invisible oh my god, wait.
I don't know, it was me. It's all something that you wanted to tell. Frustrating. Has there ever been something that you wanted to tell someone but you just couldn't do it? As if some kind of invisible force was holding you back?
All the time.
So for Marinette is how much she loves him, but for Adrien is how he wants to speak to his dad. But we're gonna soon find out there really is an invisible force holding Adrien back from saying what he wants to say, which is the ring. But we'll get to that. I told you this video is gonna be long. So with Marinette's own, instead of it being an invisible force, well, how can I say this? It should be something like in Phineas and Ferb, where how at the end of the day, Candace can never bust her brothers because something always happens that hides Phineas and Ferb's inventions. Whether it be, well, later in the show, it was alluded to that, oh, it's Doofenshmirtz, so they're kind of like on opposite ends of the coins. So Doofenshmirtz's inventions always get rid of Phineas and Ferb's like shenanigans, but there are some episodes where Doofenshmirtz doesn't even do anything and their invention still disappears. But something like that. We know that Marinette is the hero of creation and Cat Noir is hero of destruction, but when this show first started, they painted it out to be Ladybug is the hero of luck and Cat Noir is the hero of bad luck, and their powers just happen to correspond with, or happens to correlate, whatever, to creation and destruction. So Ladybug is a lucky hero, Cat Noir is an unlucky villain, but Marinette is an unlucky human being, but Adrien is a lucky human being. But when you go a layer deeper than that, Adrien is unlucky because despite him being rich, a model, people love him, he's alone and depressed and kind of abused, ignored by his father, whereas Marinette has all the friends and love and support from her family. So it is yin and yang at its core. So with this case, why couldn't it be that, oh, Marinette is unlucky when she wants to confess to Adrien? Something always goes wrong. Because remember, the first episode where that whole chaotic thing happened because she was just a ball of just unluckiness. But that has just eroded over time. Whereas now Marinette and Ladybug are both just these lucky people. But Marinette can't confess to Adrien because she just can't. But it would have made much more sense narrative-wise if, oh, she tries to, but something always happens. Something dumb, something stupid, something catastrophic. And you could say, oh, it's Marinette's own unluckiness, or it could be Adrien's stopping something good from happening to him. It could be that whole coincide yin and yang thing. And Marinette keeps trying to confess to him because she knows, okay, she wants to, she's trying to, but things are stopping her. But she's like, she will never give up on confessing to the boy she loves, no matter how many unlucky things happen. Now, to me, that sounds like a good idea, like a better narrative for the story. And that would have, I liked how here she physically tries to confess to him. She pushes her friends aside to get it done with. And Lila and Chloe working together is a nightmare I never wanted to see realized in this plane of existence. So to see her trying and them stopping is like, oh my god, if that was how it was always done, how, you know how in the intro you see like Adrien helping Marinette with whatever and then like Chloe pushing her aside. I thought that was how it was gonna be. There was this girl who's constantly trying to confess to her crush, but just her bad luck is stopping it from happening. She assaulted her. My god, she physically harmed this individual. My goodness. So the fact that Lila and Chloe are in cahoots, it's like, oh, you kind of, with Marinette, her friends always trying to help her, like with Star Train, how they stop Lila from waking Adrien so they can have their cute moment. It makes sense that your enemies will also be working together to fuck you over. Because I think Chloe knows the truth of Lila, but she just doesn't care. But the both of them would much prefer they ruin Marinette than for her to be happy. And it's like, wow, bitches be petty. Oh my god. Because like, why? For what reason? What did she ever do to you? But that's how bitches operate. There's no logic. They know that if she confesses, here's the thing. If she confesses, I doubt Adrien would even say anything. But they're just so against her confessing because they know Adrien is such a sweet sunshine boy. They fear the fact that he would date her just because of that. Maybe if she confesses, everything will be better. I don't fucking know. So God have mercy. God have mercy. To see them, they were all surprised, like, oh my god, she's finally gonna do it. She's finally gonna do it. And then this happened.
Forget about these losers, Adrikins. I'll be able to come and see you whenever I want on Mom's private jet.
She could also bring the classmates, but, you know, bitch is gonna bitch.
Sure, Chloe, sure.
Oh my god. And nobody went to help her. They all just stood there. Y'all just fucking stood there. You're her BFF. I swear to God, if anybody did that to my best friend, the hands that would be thrown 0.3 seconds later.
On Mom's private jet.
Sure, Chloe, sure.
What are her glasses reflecting? There's nothing there. The trees, whatever.
Is everything okay?
And he stops her. You saw them shove this person. That's my sanity deflating. Who are you? Are you the one that's gonna drive Lila away? Like, they're so smug and proud of themselves, fucking cunts. Like, good. This is good. I like this. Make me feel something. Let me think of the story and the narrative and not just the 1001 mistakes you make. I thought that was a ponytail or like a pigtail, like, you know. Wait, how old is Gorilla? Ugh. And they're just happy with themselves. And still, nobody comes to help her up. They just stand there.
Bye. Love ya.
Shut up. Oh, now you come. Oh my god. You know you could still yell that you love him through the glass, right? Wow, her model lost her ass. This just bent up. Oh my god. Nightmare fuel. Somebody choke this hole. Ugh. Well, you know what? Their own risks probably kicked in. You know what? I doubt it's their risks that kicked in. They're just naturally that bitchy. Oh my god. Oh no, not this again. So this was where I started watching today. Yesterday when I stopped watching, this was the point where my computer died. So I had enough time to stew over that. So when I came back today and I saw this, I was not prepared. Let's 2 times speed this bitch.
Here's the plan. The potato is Adrien, Alya, you get the juice box, Rose, the little strawberry, me on the fork. Hang on. You want to stop Adrien from traveling around the world? Adrien, who's never allowed outside his house? Adrien, who's never seen anything his whole life?
Okay, so fair point. Has a fair point. Adrien has never seen anything a day in his life. He's been trapped his whole life. So I can understand why he would think, okay, this is a good idea. And also, his best friend didn't tell him he's doesn't like this. So again, that is fair. What I don't agree is what Alya says next.
Because Lila's going with him, isn't it? If you love him, you gotta let him go and
Ugh. Kim just looks bored. Oh no, Kim likes Marinette. Well, they did say that every boy in the class had a crush on her at one point. I'm pretty sure he's like, what does she see in him? But literally, what Alya said here infuriated me.
Because Lila's going with him, isn't it?
Seriously, what the fuck? Hasn't it been like 2 seasons now? Why do you think... Or was it 1? I don't know. Lila was introduced season 3. Yeah. Whatever. No, I think Lila was around at the end of season 2. Lila was around season 2. Regardless, you're her best friend. You know she's Ladybug. You know. Didn't she tell her the whole thing about her pretending to be Ladybug's friend? Why do you still stand behind that cunt dress? What the fuck?
If you love him, you gotta let him go and live his dream.
Okay, fair. But we know that Marinette is not doing this because she's obsessed. But because of how obsessed she is, I understand why her friends don't believe her. But at the same time, her friends have also been one of the pushing reasons as to why she shouldn't give up on Adrien. I haven't forgotten the fucking movie where she kept saying she's over him and you guys are like, no. Or Shad Blah, where you guys literally screamed at her to go and confess to him, which caused the whole trauma thing that has resulted in her never giving Cat Noir a chance ever again.
But it's not his dream. Adrien...
Ugh. She says how he hates it, he doesn't want to go, and they just don't believe her. They're saying how he would he would tell us, saying I'm his best friend, which is true. So that could be a fault of the show, or that could just be, again, how Adrien is good at hiding. Didn't she just sit down? How have they already finished their glasses? Maybe this is just copy paste. Let's just probably just copy paste it. Water. Where's Marinette's drink? Literally, Nino says he is his best friend. He would tell him, whose drink is this? Is that Marinette? Why isn't it on her tray? Is that water? What's inside the water? Wait a minute. Hers is not half empty. It's full. I'm getting way too distracted. Nino is saying that he's his best friend. He'd tell him. And we know that Marinette borderline stalks. She basically stalks him. So she would see all the little intricate things. So isn't it worrying that his best friend couldn't tell that he's sad, but Marinette can? But then again, if he can't tell his own best friend, you shouldn't feel the need to try and impose. Like, I get you're saving him, but it kind of feels like he doesn't want to be saved. But also, it's kind of like with the Lila thing where they're willfully ignoring the blatant lying bitch in the room. Whereas Nino is thinking, okay, this is a great opportunity for you to travel the world. And Adrien doesn't want to disappoint his friend who is happy for him. Like, you know that thing when your friend is happy for you for something that you don't like? I know it's very specific. And if you've been in the situation, you've been in the situation. But people are happy for you for something you have that you absolutely fucking despise. And you don't know how to even tell them that you despise this thing because they would think you're ungrateful or you take things for granted. So you just swallow it up and pretend you like it while it's eating you alive inside. Again, you have to be in that situation to know the feeling. So Alya says, look, as your best friend, I don't support this. And I'm like, when have you ever supported her when it comes to her crazy shenanigans? When Lila is involved? Because she's always had to go against the grain. So Ladybug basically says, fine, I won't do this with any of you. And I'm like, okay, yeah, when Chloe recorded her confessing, they all kind of banded together to help her. But then again, that was outside the realm. That was doing something against her consent. But whenever Lila is involved, Ladybug has to do things alone. So literally, it's like, fuck all of you. She's used to doing things alone. Now, here's the thing. Between her leaving this table, Kim was able to get naked to jump in the ocean. Again, a child is just riding around town and nobody cares. Nobody cares. Okay. Well, I guess maybe it's not. Maybe this is lunch and this is at the end of the school day. Because Kim stripped quickly. Oh my god. Oh my god. I saw this. Then I saw this. Oh, okay, no, that's going this way. Okay, thank god. Oh shit. Wait a minute. Okay, I thought that ran over her. How do you ride a well, you can how do you ride a bicycle without holding the thing? I've ridden bikes where I held the handle and my legs are not pedal. Like I put both legs on one pedal and then I held this and then you go straight. But if you don't hold this, it's you're crashing. Oh my god. It makes more sense to ride a scooter.
The helmet is so liberating. I'm gonna swim.
It makes more sense to ride a scooter, I think, without holding the handle. But then again, oh god, I'm just analyzing to this too much. So again, another ad.
That's why I brought my ducky!
Yeah. Sydney to the max. What show is that? I think I've heard that before. Anyway, another ad, which I'm so sorry for you guys. Why is that helicopter so close to the ground? Oh my god. So the whole town is going to chaos, and the two heroes involved are not seeing it, and all the other heroes are not seeing it. And all the temporary heroes, for all the times Ladybug uses them, are not seeing it. So Adrien's things are packed, which rude. I know, but rude. Why would they pack his things without him? I know he was in school and all, but fuck you. And he already had his day plan. He was like, I'm gonna go to school, and then fencing, lunch, Chinese, or lunch, fencing, Chinese. Then they're like, oh no, your dad has an announcement for you. Oh, you're traveling the world. Everybody just resets their whole lives. So Felix is here. I had a fan reach out to me. I was in the middle of watching this, and they were like, oh my god, TVC spoilers. The risk leaked early. And I literally was thinking about this. I was like, how come Miraculous doesn't leak? Or is it anime? I was watching Attack on Titan, and I was thinking how anime doesn't leak. But then you hear like Steven Universe leaks, or the whole half of a season of a show leaks. But whatever, this is apparently a leak, and they're telling me, I know you want to watch things in order, so if you see anything miraculous, if you see Miraculous trending, don't touch it. And I was like, boy, I'm already halfway through the episode. They were surprised, and then they sent something that had the word Felix in it, so I just clicked it off. And when I came back to watch this today, I did not know how Felix would fit into the story or narrative at fucking all. So when I saw him here, I said, oh my god, so Felix is in this episode. Work. So his cousin saw the video of him being depressed, and he got on a train to come to Paris to use that opportunity to, I don't know, figure out if Moth is Gabriel is Hawk. I keep saying Moth. People you people really are calling him Shadow Moth. Cannot be bothered to remember. So he proposes the plan. We'll do what we usually do. I pretend to be you, you pretend to be me, and I'll go and say no to your father on your behalf. Now, I don't know why Adrien needs to dress as Felix of all things, because he still has to hide. He could have just escaped as Felix, but I guess if he escapes as Adrien into the wilderness, people would chase him and their cover can be blown. But he could always say he's an Adrien cosplayer, but whatever. Him dressing as Felix just doesn't make sense. He could just wear his banana suit. So Adrien's risk factor kicks in, and he's like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna run away to let you deal with my problems. And I think Felix doesn't have the risk thing. Natalie's still using her cybernetic enhancements whenever she feels like it. Is Indiana Jones? You know what? Natalie's room is stunning. It makes me wonder, like, is she like an archaeologist, an Egyptologist? Yeah. Because she likes artifacts. I see some Egyptian stuff, like weapons. How does she work for Gabriel? Like, her room, the aesthetic of her room is just completely different from the rest of the house. So Felix steals her tablet, trying to help her close her suitcase. He swiped a lot of things today. So he sees his dad, and the father is like, I need to talk to Natalie, wait outside. And I don't know, was he gonna use this opportunity to try and talk to him? Like, he just reverted to Adrien for a second. So he uses that time while they're not there to snoop through Gabriel's things, and my heart rate spiked. I was like, please no, please no, please don't let him find out. Not him, please, not him, please. Please. Why can't it be Adrien? I was watching this whole thing, and I'm like, why does Felix get all the development that Adrien is supposed to be getting? Because Adrien needs to be the perfect boy, as Thomas said. Why couldn't Adrien like have a rebellious nature? I get they need an outside perspective because Adrien is Cat Noir, and you can't have Cat Noir figure out the truth. But if Adrien was the one that figured out his mom is still alive, but he doesn't know how or why. But then again, if he finds the jewels, it's basically game over. But then it could be Adrien doesn't want to give up his father because he loves him, so he won't tell Ladybug he knows who Moth is, but he'll try and defeat Moth naturally to try and get him to stop. I don't know. They could have made it work somehow, but inserting Felix, who was the original Cat Noir, just leaves a bad taste in my mouth. So he finds the jewels, he hotwires the whole thing so they don't see. Oh, he has. Okay. Gabriel has a picture of his son's drawing. That's cute. You bet. So he takes the jewels, and I'm like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Gabriel is upstairs. He's gonna come down and find that the jewels are missing. Oh no. He sees more fingerprints through the tapestry that where was that sentence going? He sees more fingerprints through the tapestry, through the eye thing on the tapestry, and he clicks them and it takes him down. And I'm like, oh no, the bag. Oh no, the Miraculouses. And then Gabriel, we're gonna skip that. And then Gabriel basically proposes to Natalie. Why? You are Adrian's father. Or for Adrien, you are your father's son. Y'all are idiots! He takes the ring and says, I'll let him say it.
Where to go wrong? I want to leave something at the agrests behind. I'm trusting you with my wife's ring and my son.
Oh my god. It hurts. It fucking hurts. Okay. He basically proposed. Well, he didn't propose. I think, wait, is Gabriel gonna commit suicide? Because he's like, if this plan goes wrong, I'm entrusting my family to you and my wife's ring. If I was Natalie, I'd throw that ring back in your face. I swear to God, your wife's ring? Well, Natalie knows how much she loves his wife and everything. Fuck you, specifically. Oh my god. Head rush, so much head rush. So, we got that. We got that going for us. And let's go back to what I gleaned over. So, Felix finds the secret chamber, and I'm just like, if he says mom, I am going to collapse. So he sees her and he just freaks out. He just freaks. And they come out saying, oh, so Natalie's gonna go on the trip with Adrien. Oh, that's why Gabriel wants Adrien out of town, because he's gonna stick a monster. So if he wins, he wins. If he loses, but Ladybug can revert everything. So if he loses, Gabriel will be dead, so Adrien will still be alive. Maybe that's it. So Felix was able to escape and hide the thing. He just tossed it, and he tries to use this opportunity to speak back to his father. My mouth just stopped working. And Gabriel is like, I am your dad, you listen to. And then he just paused. He sees the defiance in his eyes, and he can't find the ring. If he's not a sentimonster, I am deleting my YouTube channel. Oh my god. So the sentimonster naysayers berate me, saying he's not a sentimonster. Gabriel just does that motion as a comforting thing. He needs the ring as a sign of comfort. Comfort. Well, the middle of his his hand white. I get for us people with melatonin up our what's it called? The inside of our hand is brighter than the rest of us, but I don't think that's the same with white people. Is it? I'm looking at my other monitor and I don't think it's coming across as well, but on my computer, this is really white. So, does the ring also contribute to Gabriel being, because he just backed down very easily? I think he realized, oh no, he's speaking back to me, or oh no. I actually thought he realized that wasn't Adrien. Or he realized, oh no, now that I'm not wearing the ring, I don't have control over him. And then, the nail in the coffin to this theory is...
Adrien, it's time to go.
Yes, Natalie.
How do you not believe? I am going to text Aiden this fucking second and laugh in his face. Oh my god, the serotonin running through my body right now. But here's the thing. If he was a sentimonster, she said, Adrien, this is Felix. How does the same command apply to both of them? And if, like, let's say Felix is like in London and they give Adrien a command, how does that work? Oh my god, this is not just a sentimonster theory, this is a twin sentimonster theory. Adrien and Felix are the same person. They got split in two. Or Emily created two sentimonsters and gave one to her sister. That is why they look identical. So many people like to complain that that's not how genetics works. Cousins don't look that similar. It doesn't matter if the parents are twins. And now we know why. Emily could have created two sentimonsters and given one to her sister and said, oh no, this is just my child. Don't question the fact that you didn't see me pregnant at all or whatever. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna pass out. Where's that drink? Oh my god. Oh my god. For those of you wondering what I'm taking, it's Smooth Chapman non-alcoholic drink. Trust me, I wouldn't even be able to consume alcohol at this point. Not because I'm a Muslim, but because if I did take alcohol while making this review, I would literally pass out. Okay, where did I stop? He's a sentimonster. They're both sentimonsters. Because Felix has no reason not to defy Gabriel here. But he couldn't. He physically shut down. He became an Adrien aggressed. And they wouldn't frame Natalie giving him the command with, they showed us the ring while she made the command. Thomas Ostrax, you fucking coward. We figured out your big plot twist and you're just too salty to admit it. And here's the thing. Another thing. So many fans run to me specifically to complain that that wasn't where the show was going, but now because we've made it such a popular theory, it's gonna become canon. And I'm like, you fucking illiterate troglodyte, that's not how shows work. This sentimonster theory didn't become a hot topic issue till this new season. Thomas was working on this season since like 2019-2020. So he couldn't have made this season before the theory became popular. You absolute tadpole, you frog, you buffoon, you imbeciles. I hate it when people are blaming me for ruining the show, that I gave Thomas the sentimonster theory idea, and I'm like, no, I didn't. I just read between the lines. I paid attention. Others are saying, oh no, I'm just using plot holes to make the theory, and now that Thomas has seen it, he's gonna use my theories or whatever to make the show. And I was like, you really think Thomas knows I exist? You really think that? Okay then. So now that we're both on the same page, sentimonster theory confirmed, or if we're even just gonna go full sci-fi fantasy with it, Emily was pregnant and she wanted to make sure her baby looked like her sister's, so she did something with the sentimonsters, or she was gonna lose the pregnancy, so she used the Miraculous to fix whatever was missing in the embryo. I know that's not how biology works, but I failed biology throughout secondary school, so forgive me. She uses it so he could be a half sentimonster. I will give you that. But Felix and Adrien are connected. Why would he bend to this command?
Yes, Natalie.
It's the invisible force that Adrien is talking about. That's cute. So Marinette spent all this time figuring out this www.startrain.internet.
Is imprisoned by the dragon, and to save a prince from a dragon Adrien. Of course! Gabriel aggressed as the dragon, Adrien is the prince imprisoned by the dragon, and to save a prince from a dragon, you need a knight!
It took you that long to figure that out? Seriously? Is that her bed? I literally just said, if only the bed would collapse on her. Give her some sense.
That knight is you?
Of course not, Tiki. The knight is Ladybug. No one listens to Marinette.
She did the whole Ladybug pose.
The knight is Ladybug. No one listens
That's
to
adorable.
Marinette, but everyone listens to Ladybug.
Okay, so this is the risk she's going. Aww, the rooster Miraculous. So this is the risk she's willing to take because. Can we go back to Felix? Oh fuck! What did I just say? What did I just utter? No, I take it back, please. I take it back. Oh my god. Oh no, y'all are never gonna let me live that down. So she says that she's gonna go as Ladybug. To do what? I don't know. Is she gonna go to Gabriel and tell him that Paris needs him? So Tiki says the obvious. What the fuck is this pose? What the fuck? I love this child. This chaotic human being.
Ladybug, I'll be able to convince the dragon Gabriel Agrest, and Prince Adrien will be saved. Ta-da!
Marinette, you've been taking too many risks today.
Literally, what risks did she take? She just wanted to confess to Adrien, and she's taking too many risks. And you were the one that said, yes, you should Oh, her sewing machine. Oh, change your room. Okay, I need to focus. You were the one that said that she should confess to him, and now she's taking too many risks. Okay, well, she did say she was gonna save Adrien, but then why say too many? What is your damage, you fucking creation trinket?
Something's wrong. Remember, Adrien is your weakness. Today, something's wrong. Remember, Adrien is your weakness, and every time you've used Ladybug's powers to solve your personal problems,
I know it's risky, but this time it's too important. Tiki, spots on!
You know what? I'm happy that Tiki got cut off for once. Because yeah, Tiki likes to be the voice of reason, but only when it suits her. She's like, Adrien is your point of weakness. But then why do you always push her to continue pursuing him when this girl has tried to has tried to give up on him multiple times? Hell, at least with Adrien, I can say he's tried to give up on Ladybug, but he keeps coming back. She's like the drug he can't give up. But Marinette has actively tried to give up on this boy, but you guys won't let her. Oh shit, sorry. God, I should stop taking this, but I can't. How long has this been? Oh, we're past the hour. Oh, we're about to hit an hour 10 minutes. I think like an hour 20 is the cap of this. Oh my god. Oh no. I'm gonna die. Allah, how much do we have left? Okay, we have like 3 minutes left. Okay. So, the sugar is the drug that keeps me going. Just know this. And my laptop's gonna die. Perfect. And there's no power. Even more perfect. I think I'll finish this. Oops. I'm a mess. I'm sorry. I'm a mess. I should be more professional. But this is why you love me. So Adrien is sitting in a park, doing God knows what. And Plague is like, you shouldn't be here. You should be living life. And Adrien is just waiting for his cousin to tell him, hey, it's done. And then Kagami, bestest of girl, comes in. She also noticed that he was depressed. And you could attribute it to the fact that, oh, she was also dating him, so she knows. She genuinely loves him. Look, I had a Kagami video in the works that I wasn't going to release after watching this because I thought this whole episode ruined it. But this scene alone just amplifies my point. So expect, what's the name of the video? Oh god. Expect the video. Oops. Don't worry about it. 6 reasons why Kagami is a better girlfriend to Adrien than Marinette. Pff, a better girlfriend to Marinette. Is a better girlfriend to Adrien than Marinette. Or a better girlfriend than a better girlfriend than Marinette could ever hope to be to Adrien or whatever. So she rightfully tells him, hey, get your shit together. You're depressed. People are pulling your strings. And he's like, no, my cousin's gonna help me. And she's like, your fucking cousin? Really? Adrien, do you have a spine? Why are people just pulling you around? Get up and do your own shit. And she's like, I'm sorry if I'm being like difficult if I hurt you. And then she cuts the call. And Plague just says, oh my god, the personality.
Wow, that girl has more character than any cheese I've ever tasted.
Personality on this cunt. Oh my god. Okay, so we have established that everyone can tell Adrien is depressed, but they're just willfully ignoring it. Or one could argue that it's because Kagami's mom is blind, so she can see that which cannot be seen, but that's a bit dark and kind of insensitive on my part, so I apologize to Kagami, her mom, and anyone else who is visually impaired. But that's just a connection I had to make. I am gonna pause this recording. If you don't see any other clip after this part, that means that I wasn't able to charge my laptop, and this is all I can put out for now, and there will be a part 2. If there's another part, we will continue. I haven't forgot to give more shout out to the sponsor. I hope I don't forget to do that. But yeah, see you in a bit, or see you in the next video.
The next day.
And we are back. It might have been a couple seconds for you. It has been a day and a half for me. power outage, fuel subsidy, whatever. Follow me on Twitter to know what's going on in my day-to-day life. But while we're here and thoroughly distracted, let me talk to you about today's kinda sorta sponsor, Audible. Because I say kinda sorta because, you know, they didn't really sponsor me. I'm just using like affiliate links because if they won't sponsor me, then I'll just use the links they give to make money that way. So if you don't know what Audible is by now, I am very envious of you. I wish I had those skills to avoid that much advertisements. But this isn't just Audible, it's Audible Plus. So with my unique link down in the description below, you get a 30-month day trial of everything that Amazon has to offer that is streamable. That is their originals, their audiobooks, their podcast, the whole shebang. And you can give it as a gift to somebody. So even if you have Audible, you can give it to somebody. So I still have a chance of making money. And I know what you're thinking, but TVC, I already have Audible. Listen. It's 2022. We all have multiple email addresses, so go use your second or your third or your mom's email address and sign up. Help your girl out, please. You get unlimited listening. There's new titles every week. Listen on all your devices. You know the drill. There is thousands, like an incomprehensible amount. And I think you can binge all of it with the free trial, or you can listen to as much as you want. So let's just peruse and see what we got for free. We got The Art of War, which I'm pretty sure Felix is implementing right now. We got the Bible for all you old school people. Jane Eyre, that sounds very familiar. 15,000 votes. I think I read this in like secondary school or something. Getting Schooled. You know what? It's free. Don't judge me. It's free. The Chosen. There's actually so much. I'm actually getting overwhelmed. So I don't even know what you are feeling back home. I actually want to see this. This is also looks interesting to me. So yeah, click the link below. Get Audible. Help your girl out, please. I am begging you, because the more people who click, you know, Amazon Audible might see it and actually give me a proper sponsorship, because usual sponsorships, you know, YouTuber gets paid and also gets paid a bonus for people who click. I don't get paid unless you click, which is funny because a slight tangent here. I applied to get like before you can get this affiliate link, sometimes you have to apply. Amazon was very chill with it because apparently they have my tax records. I think I've tried this before. It's worrying that Amazon was like, oh yeah, we have all your tax information, so here you go. And it's like, okay then. I'm pretty sure I gave them, but for the fact that I can't remember that I did is alarming to me, unless I tried doing this before and I just forgot. But I applied for Fiverr as well. They accepted, so looking forward to some Fiverr plugs, I guess. But I applied for Skillshare and they denied me before I even finished setting up the account. Here is proof. They rejected my application before I even finished applying. That was hysterical to me and a little bit alarming. I won't say racist, but you know, kind of sort of racist. They probably just saw, oh, this person is from Nigeria, we do not want anything to do with them. But yeah, that's this segment. Let's get back to the review. Oh my god, it's been 5 minutes already. So many people are gonna skip this sponsored segment. So like I said, I was gonna just I was thinking of making this a part 2. I'm very tired right now, but I said, okay, there's literally 3 minutes left. 2 if you just count, if you remove the end title cards. There's no need for a part 2, but we all know me. This could be another 20 minutes. So we left off at Adrien and Plague sitting on the couch. Adrien has been roasted to hell and back by bestest of best girls Kagami, and his risk factor kicks in and he just dishevels his hair and he's like, I'm gonna stand up to my dad. And I'm like, This is basically like Marinette confessing to Adrien. This season so far has made Adrien catch up to the amount of times he's wanted to speak out to his dad, to how many times Marinette wanted to confess to Adrien. Well, not really, but it feels like it. It feels like every other episode he wants to confess. So he's telling Felix, halt everything. That is not how you hold the phone to text. But whatever, I'll allow it. You're a precious little baby. You've been sheltered. Oh my god, Plague is just like, I support you. He tells Felix to stop everything. Felix sees the message and ignores it. He deletes it, in fact. So we know this isn't Adrien's phone, it's Felix's phone, so I don't see a reason why he deletes it. They say their goodbyes, and Gabriel doesn't come with. You put your son on a several month long tour, but you're like, nah, I'm chilling at home. Fuck you. But then again, it could be, we know that Gabriel thought of this campaign last night, and then he had graphics prepared literally the next breakfast. Well, he is a fashion designer, but come on, how did he have graphics prepared in time when he just thought of something last night? But regardless, this could all be a ploy to get out. Oh, well, last night, or the previous battle, was when he lost. Then he realized, oh, Ladybug doesn't take risks. So then he could just come up with the campaign to get his son out of town. But Gabriel has done riskier shit. As literally the finale of season 2 was more dangerous than whatever monster Gabriel came up with this time. So, yeah. So he gets Adrien out of town. Even in case, if Gabriel gets arrested or something, his son is not there. Regardless, Ladybug pops in and she's like, oh no, I'm too late. This is a perfect frame. Oh no, I'm too late. And Adrien sees Felix, and for whatever reason, Natalie's and the gorilla's peripherals just stop working. I don't know about the rest of you, but I look at everything. You guys see it when I review. I can just be talking about something, and next thing, this little red car is just distracting me, or the bus or train in the background, or the buildings, or this car, or the park benches. I notice a lot of things, even the cracks on this thing. I am constantly overstimulated by stuff, which makes me think that maybe I have some sort of mental disorder or mental illness. You diagnose me from home, because we don't have doctors qualified over here. Regardless, I'm constantly receiving things, so I would have seen Felix or Adrien dressed as Felix. So the fact that neither the gorilla nor Natalie saw Adrien because he ruffled his hair, which is like his classic move, or did they just think it was an Adrien cosplayer? Anyway, it was said that whenever Ladybug interferes with whatever, things go wrong. And after another day of processing this whole thing, today is the 11th of February. I watched this episode on the 9th. I started this review on the 10th. Dear God, let me be able to release this video. I already feel like a shitty YouTuber because I feel like, oh no, the episode has been out for 2 days. I've lost all the views. This is PTSD from Steven Universe. Whenever the episode came out, you literally had to upload your review within the hour that shit came out. Calm down. So, after this 24 hours between the last segment and this part, whatever, it finally sunk in that, oh yeah, whenever Ladybug does interfere, bad things happen, like Tiki said. But season 3 was Ladybug using, Tiki says Adrien is Ladybug's weakness. So, and that's true. Wait, what did I say? Adrien is Ladybug's weakness. And the whole thing that happened in season 3, the whole reason why there's a huge subset of the audience that despises Ladybug's existence because of what happened with Chloe is Ladybug's fault, because her weakness of Adrien resulted in Master Fu getting exposed and having to relinquish his powers and all that bad stuff. And even though things kind of resolved themselves by the end where, oh, he still gets to live with the person he loves, Mans had to give up 100 years of his life on her mistake, a teenager's mistake. And now here we are again with Ladybug making another mistake. And I'm trying to think, was the season 2 finale also a result of Marinette's mistakes? I don't think so, because that one was like Hawkmoth. They reacclimatized a lot of people, so Ladybug didn't make a mistake. But also Lila, a very big antagonist to Ladybug, was a mistake where Ladybug interfered and tried to expose her in front of Adrien. So yeah, I am genuinely terrified about what's going to happen in this episode, where she is actively interfering with his life, and multiple people are telling her not to, Alya and Tiki. Even though I feel Alya's reasons is bullshit, Tiki's reasons is bullshit, but I just can't wait to see shit hit the fan, because you know what, Marinette's suffering is also interesting to watch. So Adrien thinks Felix has tricked him, which I don't know why he cares. you didn't want to go on this trip and somebody's going on your behalf. Or he's thinking, oh, now that Felix is in this position, I have to hide the fact that I'm Adrien. Or are we gonna get that thing? Oh, you know all those fanfics where Adrien, Cat Noir, like ran away from home and he's living as Cat Noir, but Adrien has gone missing or whatever. If Felix takes Adrien's spot, Adrien can essentially be Cat Noir with no responsibilities, with like not having to go home. So the new season can just be Cat Noir in the wild, Adrien just living off the land or whatever. And we know the house is empty now because Gabriel went and did his full attack. And if Gabriel gets defeated or thrown in jail, the Agrest house is empty for like essentially a year. So Adrien can live freely, but he can't be with his friends. He can only live as Cat Noir. Interesting. I feel like there's going to be another huge dynamic shift in the duo. The last shift was Marinette getting the Guardian title and the previous Guardian being no more and her having to take more responsibilities. So I pray, oh my God, I shouldn't hope. I shouldn't, but I pray this next shift will be for Adrien. Something shifts in his life. I wouldn't want him to be alone and having to hide the fact that he's Adrien and having to be Cat Noir 24/7. But that would be a nice shift to just detach himself from the whole Adrien personality. But again, I don't think Marinette can survive without Adrien. That's just it. So she jumps into action. Is no one gonna talk about this? This is weird. If Gabriel can do this, why can't he give Kagami's mom like cybernetic? You know what? I should stop harping on Kagami's mom. Aw, ew. I was gonna be like, oh, Lila's mom is hugging her. I thought Lila's mom was black or like ethnically diverse. I know that sounds like very, what's the word? PA, PG, PC, politically correct. Took me a while. But why is she white? I remember an episode where Lila was in her room kind of like lying her ass off and then her mom came in. So I think it was alluded to that she has a very negligent mother. And what is this thing reflecting? It looks like it's reflecting the train tracks, not the roof. Well, maybe it is. So she jumps in and Marinette just takes over Ladybug and she starts rambling and I'm like, oh no, oh no. What kind of mother are you? You know what? You're not. You know what? You are the reason. I was gonna say she's not the reason for reproducing this, but you are the reason. She's like a teenager. She can't have that much places to learn all these bad traits from unless a very negligent parent was involved. And bitch is tall. Anyway, they're all like, what are you doing here? And she's like, Paris without Adrien is like Paris without Eiffel Tower. And I'm like, excuse me? And then it's like, oh wait, this is Felix. So if it was actually Adrien and Ladybug stepped in, he might try and defy her. But this person has no feelings for you. And I still feel like a mock is controlling him. Look, he's a sentimonster to me. You can believe otherwise, but that's...
Unlike you, I'm not a superhero.
The Star Train number 57.
What? Have the courage.
Trust yourself enough to...
This is Felix. This isn't Adrien. Why does it feel like we just got another Adrien? I am worried. I am concerned. And why are they going by plane? By train. When he said, oh, it's going to be last several months, they're going to go around the world, I deadass thought the planes were going to be involved. I never think of trains as like common modes of transportation. Maybe because they're just not that common here. So Adrien runs home and he's trying to talk to his dad. Can't find him. Natalie's like, yeah, we're on the train. Rex, shut up. Is she wearing the ring? Oh shit, she's not using the same hand. So also, did I mention this in the last part? I don't think I did. But Felix finds the rings. I was so focused on Gabriel proposing to Natalie. But Felix finds the rings and I was having a panic attack. I was like, oh my god, Gabriel's gonna come. He's gonna look for the rings. He's not gonna look for the jewelry. He's not gonna find them. But, I like how Kagami's whole face is his call screen. I don't think that's the same thing with Marinette. Oh, people are not gonna be happy I pointed that out. Why are you the way that you are? Where's the crease? You know what? She's never been top heavy. She and Alya have always been more bottom heavy. The child is still roaming around. My senses are just all over the place. I'm so overstimulated right now. Oh no, that sounded so dirty. they ignore the comments about like the anatomy of teenage girls. So he had the jury with him, and I thought, oh yeah, he doesn't let the jury leave his presence, because if he does, the Kwamis are always around Gabriel. I don't know where they're hiding, but they're always with him, or they just reside in the jewels or something. So he kept those jewels as a decoy, and I'm like, a decoy for whomst? Because if I think that any normal person who sees the jewels wouldn't think, oh, they're like Miraculous, unless Alya's blog revealed too much, or unless Alya's blog revealed it so like the general people, hey, if you see these jewelries in your house, they're a villain. But Felix knew, so did Gabriel keep them there as a way to deter whatever Felix from like getting his real jewels? And if that be the case, Felix taking the jewels means jack shit, because they're not the real jewels. I'm pretty sure once he transforms, Felix is gonna see and know and realize that he's been duped. But is he gonna reveal that he has the jewels? Because if he shows them to Adrien, Adrien will know, okay, these jewels being here means something. But Ladybug doesn't even tell Adrien anything. So will Adrien even know what the jewels means? Like, of course he knows, like, okay, Miraculous is what they look like, but I doubt he knows what the peacock and, like, the butterfly, yeah, Miraculouses look like. I'm getting way too heated. Oh god, I'm already about to hit the 20-minute mark of the second segment. Okay, so where's the kid? I could have sworn I saw the kid. Aw, is nobody? This train station was full a moment ago. Say, where are they now? Where are they now? No, what do you mean? I swear to you, I saw that kid. Okay, there he is. So everybody in Paris is infected except for Kwamis, and Moth uses it to make whatever this is, and apparently that's his final attack. And I'm like, really, him? Give me like 20 of him, and yes, and he's like stomping on cars. Mood. Mood. Look, you don't even need to have like the risk thing infect you. This is just normal. This would be 100% me. I would never get out of the way of danger. So he's just killing people. Well, he is huge for a normal like Akuma. Is it a Akuma or a Mega Akuma? Oh no, it's an Amok. What did he Amokasize?
And bring my creation to life.
Oh, his own staff. Oh, so you have to take him. Oh, you have to break his staff to get the monster. So they'd have to come to him. So he has to fight them. Oh, I think he stopped on a car. Oh, it's a bus. And everyone's just standing. Oh my god, people died. The texture. Oh my god. The metallic quality work. So Ladybug, the children de-transforming on roofs, even the start of the episode where she was collecting everyone's Miraculouses, just stranding people on rooftops, teenagers on roofs. Does nobody make the connection? So, wait a minute. I saw a green glow. Was it here?
In this game, I'm gonna talk to my father.
Aw, you wish. I think it was here. Oh yeah, so she's after she left him, there was the green glow. So anyway, Gabriel starts his attack, and this might not. This is gonna be a thumbnail. Might not be for this video, but this is definitely gonna be a thumbnail. My goodness.
Of course, Voyage. Ladybug may have failed, but Pegabug will bring him back.
Oh my god.
And together we'll go talk to his father.
I am worried. I am worried. I am concerned for the state of mind, the mental well-being of this child. Like, okay. Okay. So Adrien pops in looking for his father. He's not there, and I guess he could check. If he checks Gabriel's room and checks everywhere and he can't find his dad, that's Daijobu, I guess. But then he finds the thing that Felix threw away before, because when Gabriel was coming in, pockets just stopped existing, so he just kicked it to the side. And this man has a pillar up and down in his office, and nobody questions what this platform is. Literally, why does he have to walk up a stairs just to step on his computer? And then what does this do? What is this? I think the steps lead to this. I just saw this. What the hell? Leads to this enclosure. So whatever. He sees the thing, he picks it up, and he's about to put it on when the monster distracts him. And of course, he's gonna transform and go and defeat the monster. And after they defeat Gabriel, he'll have the thing. But if he has the thing, will he come back and check though? Because this could just be Miraculous, just kind of giving us a 180, kind of telling us, oh, you think Adrien is gonna find out the truth, but he's really not. And I just, oh wait, there's no end cards. Oh no, there's no end cards for me to stay on. Oh my god. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to, this is gonna have to do. So they're gonna try and use the thing of Adrien might find out to hook us, or they might actually commit. This show does have a way of surprising you and going in directions that you do not like, but with the way that they have been dragging the most mundane of things and plot lines out, it makes you go, oh, I just gonna do a reveal 4.0. I think they've done 3 reveals at this point. Oh my god, no, 2. I think 3. No, 3. Oblivio counts. Fuck you, Oblivio counts. They've done 3 reveals. So is it gonna be reveal 4.0? Are you gonna try and make me believe, oh, Adrien's gonna find out? And if this is the final attack of Hawkmoth, either Hawkmoth wins or Hawkmoth loses. If he wins, reality gets shattered, but he's most likely gonna lose. And then they find out it's Gabriel, and that probably breaks Adrien, and then he uses the monocle and find out his mother is still alive. Will we get a twist that Adrien becomes new villain? Instead of like Lila or Felix, because they're both out of the picture. So many people were like, oh, Lila, let Chloe become, I think I've said this, I'm sorry if I have, let Chloe become the new villain because Lila has just been rendered useless this season, and Felix, instead of Lila and Felix becoming the new Hawkmoth, let it be Chloe because Lila and Felix have been rendered useless this season. And then the finale kicks in and they just get thrown into the front and center limelight, and I just cannot. I physically cannot. I'm so intrigued and interested, but I don't want to be. I hate it. Because the show has just not given me a reason to believe. I want to believe. But let me know your thoughts and opinions and anything going through your head in the comment section down below. If you have reached this point into the video, I cannot express how much I love and appreciate you on a fundamental level. It's been, I think, if we add all the minutes, we've been going for like an hour and a half. I don't think I would watch me for that long. So again, I love, I appreciate, and I respect you. Here are other people that I love and appreciate who donated either to my Patreon or my YouTube channel, as little as $1, just a tip jar. I need to end this video and go and rest. My brain is fried. I need to talk about other things but Miraculous. But literally, you guys won't watch anything but that. The duality of this YouTube channel. But I'm just gonna end up rambling. Thank you very so much for clicking to watch. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. But with that being said, this is mentally, physically, catatonically exhausted TVC. Mwah. Signing out. Oh god, we still have to part 2. Still gonna have to do this for part 2. That one's probably gonna be 2 hours long.